Ever pondered the incomes of some of your favorite television personalities? We're delving into the fascinating subject of Jenna Bush Hager's income today. Her pay may cause you to reconsider. Discover the specifics of her astounding pay and the reasons it's generating so much discussion by reading through to the conclusion. Since her work on Good Morning America, Jenna Bush Hager has gained widespread recognition. The fact that she has established a prosperous career as a well-known personality on daytime television is admired by many. But recently, Jenna's pay has come under scrutiny, prompting many admirers and detractors to wonder if her fame and diligence warrant her wage. Let's examine Jenna Bush Hager's pay in more detail, including its sources and the reasons why some people think it is inappropriate. Former President George W. Bush's daughter, Jenna Bush Hager, made a successful career debut. Despite the opportunities that came with her family name, Jenna put a lot of effort into finding her own place in the media. Prior to her employment with Good Morning America, Jenna was a correspondent. Viewers were immediately won over by her wit, charm, and amiable demeanor. Her success has been largely attributed to her ability to engage audiences and provide engaging content. What is Jenna Bush Hager's salary? Jenna is one of the most paid daytime TV personalities, according to recent sources. Depending on her popularity, experience, and the value she adds to the show, her yearly compensation is anticipated to be in the multiple million-dollar range. Discussions over the fairness and rationale of such high earnings have been sparked by the fact that this sum is much higher than that of many of her contemporaries. Jenna receives extraordinary remuneration due to a number of circumstances. The first thing that attracts viewers is her unusual status as a former presidential daughter, which adds an aura of grandeur and mystery. Beyond her role as host, Jenna also participates in other roles, conducts interviews, and helps the show succeed as a whole. Her skill at interacting with famous visitors and tactfully handling delicate subjects greatly enhances Good Morning America. Furthermore, Jenna's fame has spread beyond of television. Because she has authored books, engages in charitable endeavors, and frequently uses social media, she is more well-known and marketable. These other endeavors not only increase her income but also strengthen her reputation as a diverse media figure. The findings are even more shocking when we contrast Jenna's pay with other industry statistics. Depending on the success of their show and their own brand, daytime television hosts typically make between a few $100,000 to a couple of $1 million a year. Jenna's pay is at the higher end of this range, which raises concerns about the wage gap in the company. Is it reasonable that one host makes so much more than others, and what does this suggest for the current condition of media compensation? The public's response to Jenna's settlement has been conflicting. Many fans think that her large compensation is justified by her contributions to the show and her capacity to draw viewers. They contend that because Jenna's commitment and professionalism are essential to the success of the show, she ought to be compensated. However, some opponents believe that her salary is exorbitant, especially considering the financial difficulties that many people in other fields experience. Fans are voicing their support for Jenna and their concerns about the exorbitant compensation in television on social media and internet forums. This disparity draws attention to a larger problem of wage disparity and the value of skill and diligence in the entertainment sector. The industry is impacted by Jenna's enormous compensation. It establishes a standard for how much money successful TV hosts can make, which may raise expectations for pay generally. While this might motivate some, it also raises concerns about pay inflation and the long-term viability of such high earnings. Jenna's pay further illustrates the influence that celebrities have in negotiations. It draws attention to how crucial brand value is and how celebrity can be used for monetary benefit. Other media superstars' approaches to their careers and negotiations may be influenced by this dynamic, which could result in more lucrative and competitive contracts. A closer examination of Jenna's tale reveals that her pay is closely correlated with the work she does and the strategic choices she has made over the course of her career. Jenna has established herself in the media industry by developing a strong personal brand and expanding her revenue streams. Her experience serves as an example of what can be accomplished with talent, commitment, and flexibility in response to shifting customer demands. But it also draws attention to the pressures that come with having money. It takes a lot of work and perseverance to oversee multiple projects, maintain a positive public image, and consistently provide high-quality content. One reason for Jenna's remarkable compensation is her capacity to manage these difficulties. Jenna Bush Hager seems to have a bright career in the media sector. She is expected to keep landing well-paying jobs and building her brand because of her established reputation and expanding influence. Jenna's career track indicates that her earnings will remain significant regardless of whether she decides to continue working in daytime television, write more, or explore other commercial endeavors. Jenna also has the chance to take advantage of new platforms and technology as the media landscape changes in order to boost her revenue and visibility even further. Her ability to adapt and her forward-thinking mindset will be essential to her survival in the rapidly evolving entertainment industry. In reality, there has been a lot of discussion over Jenna Bush Hager's pay, which is indicative of broader discussions about industry norms, pay scales, and the importance of talent in the media. There is no doubting her influence and the success she has attained, regardless of whether you think her compensation is reasonable or exorbitant. For more in-depth conversations on your favorite celebs and their salaries, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you thought this analysis of Jenna Bush Hager's pay was informative. To learn about all the most recent news and stories that are pertinent to you, make sure to watch all the way through. I appreciate you being here today, and until we meet again, keep researching and busting the myths about wealth and fame.